Good morning friends, Diana here from Garden Love. Today I'm going to be doing a video on tasting my Cara orange tree and my Navel Orange tree, which is right here. This tree came with the property. I just put my Cara in the ground that I'm so happy to have in there. It seems to be doing pretty good. It's been there for the last 2 weeks and so far thumbs up, it's doing good. No real signs of stress. We got some very heavy rain the night before, and I am happy I turned off the sprinklers, the drip irrigation, and there is one orange that's pretty low and I want to take it off, but I do want to do a taste test because I've never had a Cara orange. I want to share it with you guys here in Garden Love's homestead, and I want to see what you guys think. I want to give you guys my opinion in case you guys are debating on buying either a Valencia orange or Cara orange, and you guys can, hopefully this helps you guys make a better decision. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright friends, so from a distance I actually thought the orange was still hanging on the tree. Apparently it's not. It landed on the floor. So I'm going to take it back so we can give it a taste test. I'm glad that I came to do this now because I thought it was just hanging on a branch sitting on the ground. I didn't want it to go bad, but something bit through it or the wind blew it off, but it is here. We're gonna give it a try. Let's go ahead and get a Valencia orange now. I'm gonna show you guys up close so you guys can recognize it when we cut it. All right friends, Cara, we're going to come here and try to find similar size orange so we can do a good comparison, and something that looks kind of ripe. Well, that does look ripe. I think that's a pretty good size right there. You guys see that? They're about the same size. Maybe this one. Let's see. What else do we have? So, as you guys can see, I got my handy dandy garden belt. I have my Corona tools here, and I'm just going to take it off the right way. So check this out. This is the Cara and this is the Navel Orange. As you guys can tell, it has a navel. That's how you know it's a Navel Orange. They're almost the same size, so we're going to see what they look like inside and what they taste. I'm gonna give you guys a taste review. See, the Navel Orange doesn't have, the Cara does not have a little navel. It just has a little tiny dot. And this is just dirt, guys, so don't mind that. But that's how you can tell the difference between the Navel and the Cara. Also Valencia oranges, which I don't have one of those, does not have the navel, so they're similar to this one. I don't have one to compare. When I do get one, I will do a comparison between the Navel, Cara, and hopefully I can get a Valencia orange so we can do a comparison. So let's go back to a table so we can go ahead and cut these open and see what they taste like. Well, see what they look like, and I can tell you what they taste like. Alright guys, let's go. Alright friends, let's go ahead and check this out. I just want to make sure that I'm recording. I have terrible news. My camera that I've been using forever, I dropped it. It's not working anymore, so now I'm using a different camera and I couldn't tell if it was recording or not, but here we are. This is the Cara orange we talked about. I want to open this one just because this is my first time trying this and I want to see what it looks like inside. I'm going to cut it this way so you guys can see. I always get so excited when I see this for the first time. It is pink. It smells delicious. This is the Navel Orange. As you guys can tell, there's a navel right there. Let's go ahead and see. And that's what a Navel Orange looks like. Now that we know what they both look like, let me show you one side by side. See that? Isn't that amazing? This is the Cara. This is the Navel, and they're almost the same size. This one's a lot smaller. I think that it would have gotten bigger if I would have left it on the tree, but something bit it off, or the wind blew it off. It fell on the floor, and it was time for me to do this video because I personally want to record my first Cara. I'm going to cut it in half and give it a try to tell you guys the difference between the Cara and the Navel Orange. And I'm out here because it's sunny, it's beautiful, and I want to taste these with you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead. Since I've never tried the Cara, I'm gonna go with the Cara first. It's definitely very, very sweet. If a grapefruit would be sweet, that's the taste I'm getting, like a grapefruit, but a sweet grapefruit. Very sweet, but it's an orange. Have you guys had a grapefruit where you can taste the sourness and then you could taste the actual taste of the grapefruit? Well, the actual taste, this is what it tastes like. I really like this. This is definitely a good tasting orange. Now let's try the regular Navel Orange. Okay, there's definitely a difference between the taste. This one is also very sweet, but it has a more citrus taste. It's not sour at all. It's very sweet, but it has a more citrus taste, more like a tart taste. It's good. They're both very, very good. But this Cara definitely has, I almost want to say like a berry taste. Like if you have like a raspberry, kind of like a raspberry taste where it's like sweet. That's the best I can describe it. It's very sweet, very distinctive. It has kind of like a berry and grapefruit, not the sourness of the grapefruit, but the actual taste of the grapefruit. The Cara is definitely delicious. Quite frankly, this just tastes like an orange. It tastes like an orange. It's very sweet, not like the oranges you get at the store. It's very sweet, but this has an absolutely distinctive taste. It's a very tasty, delicious taste. So I highly recommend it. You can see the color from the outside. You can't see the difference. Not that much of a difference. Maybe the shape of the orange. This has a little bit more oval. This has more round to it. So it's definitely tasty, definitely worth getting it. I think that if I were to get another orange, instead of getting 2 of the Navel Orange, I would get maybe 2 or 3 of the Cara. I'm very sold on this, maybe because it's also pretty. I think my kids are gonna like this, and I highly recommend it based on today's taste. It seems tasty. It has a berry taste to it. Berry, not a berry, like a raspberry. I don't know if you can, no, you can't see the tree. The tree is really big for the Navel. My Cara, you guys know the story. I went to a big box store. It was a container, a 5-gallon container that had a hole at the bottom. The roots were hanging out. I asked if they would sell it to me for a discount. They didn't give me much of a discount, but I still got it, I think, for like $15 or $20. I cannot remember. I'll post a video where I talked about it so you guys can hear about the story about it. I put it in a bigger container. It bounced back up. It was growing fabulous over the last spring and summer, and this year that I moved to this new homestead, I put it in the ground, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed it is going to just multiply in size over this year. I'm going to keep an eye on it, feed it regularly, and just make sure that it's getting well established in its new location. So I'm very excited. If I were to get another orange, I highly recommend it. These are very common. These are very rare for you to find in the store. So if I were you and I were choosing between one of these, it is my opinion that I would definitely go with the Cara. The taste was amazing. It didn't let me down. It tastes like a berry, and can you imagine berry sweetness? And I just saw an animal and it turned out it's my cat. I want to make sure it wasn't anything else. It has a berry sweet, it tastes like a berry and it's sweet. It has no sour to it, and a little bit of a grapefruit taste, not sour, just the taste that you get from the grapefruit. So that's my opinion on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to this channel, please give me some thumbs up. Consider subscribing so you guys can see more videos like this. Hit the notifications so when I do post a video, you guys can get notified and be one of the first ones to see it and comment. I try my best to reply to most of the comments. Sometimes, if you guys don't know me, I have a full-time job and I homestead on after times because this is my therapy to me. So I try to as soon as I post a video, I try to reply to as many comments as I can within the first hour, so having that notification definitely helps. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you are getting out to the garden. Sorry, the sun's in my face. That you're getting out to the garden and growing something, even if it's in the ground or in a container or in a bucket. It doesn't matter. Get started and grow something. You guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.